Okay, looks like we had a quick crash. I think we've got everyone in now. This time for real. All right, both teams are ready. We will be getting this kicked off right now. Last matchup of the day. Mesa versus LATAM. Sid Castle starting now. All right, here is your countdown. 3, 2, 1, and it's game time, baby. Connex 5 bringing you last matchup of the day. Again, Mesa versus LATAM. Kicking it off with the 4v4 on Sid Castle. A big, complex map. This would be Mesa's map pick. I know these two teams have been practicing against each other a lot. Ooh, flak balls to the face. So lots of quick kills early on in this one as both teams try to kind of hustle out and get some amount of control established. The first 100 armor vest taken by Matt. We'll go on board with him. Keep in mind, we are playing in a South American server here, so that's why it's going to be Mesa's map pick here. They will switch over to an American server, I believe, for LATAM's map pick. Given what we've seen before, we've seen LATAM favoring Nitro lately. Curious if that'll be their map pick, though. Again, been playing a lot against Mesa, so these teams should have a pretty good understanding of how they match up on different maps. Ooh, Link Gun and Flak just splattering back and forth there. We're going to head over to this amp. It is in kind of an awkward position here on top of that box. Lots of fighting going to happen around it. First amp goes to Crytek. He'll be on the run with it, looking to try to extend this lead. Already a 10 frag lead for LATAM. Starting off extremely fast, but of course it's going to be a long match. 2 quick kills. Crytek on a roll. Oh, he misses the jump up top. Actually pays for it with some fall damage. But belt does go to Crytek kind of unopposed, so that could be a problem. If Mesa doesn't have timing of that belt, they're not really going to be able to challenge it in any meaningful way. You certainly have to get at least someone there ready to try to knock him off it. It can be tough with the high ping. Flat cannon in particular is a weapon I personally have a ton of trouble with whenever I'm playing high ping like this. Oh, nice combo up top, knocking Wasty off of that armor and another 100 armor. If you keep a look on the left side there, LATAM players have been dominant in controlling those armors. You see almost every big engagement they walk into, they've got that advantage. Kusky here, though, has 163 HP, so there's a lot of vials on this map. Kind of a sneaky amount of vials. If you build them into your rotations, you can actually get stacked up pretty quickly. So we're going to move over to Amp. It is spawning at the same time as Shield Belt. See above and below, Crytek's going to drop right down on top of it, and this time an uncontested Amp grab. So Mesa did get around to that Shield Belt, actually took it, but nobody there on top of Amp, so perhaps struggling to be a little bit organized. Or maybe it was a strategic decision. Remember, the Amp is the one power-up that you can take back simply by killing them. So it could have been a conscious decision there, but in any case, 9 frag lead for LATAM, still in the lead. Ooh, and erases last double kill by Crytek. It seems like their plan is to feed him. Certainly one of their duelers, one of their top fraggers. And he is on a roll right now. Look at that, almost on a killing spree. 13-1 right now. Close range rockets, and this can be a map. Oh, did Incepto steal that? I didn't see if he stole that belt, but kind of a gutsy move there to try to get in there. But there's the killing spree for Crytek finally. Dual Enforcer's coming out. Such a deadly finishing weapon, and he finally goes down. And look at that, everybody on Mesa with no armor. 2 LATAM players with 100. And that's been the story of the game so far, is the power-up control. We're taking a look at the amp, but let's take a quick look at the scoreboard. 3 belts to 1, 7-1 on those 100 armor vests. And I think that's been a huge factor, what we've seen. Also, Mesa completely unable to get any sort of timing on that amp. They haven't even challenged the last couple. And for an amp that's so exposed in this map, you really have to be able to get some amount of challenge on it. You have to at least make the opponent think twice, maybe take some damage while grabbing it. Oh, Fabo taking out Inceptos. Inceptos did ping him a couple of times with that shock rifle and almost got him down, but went back, picked up that health, picked up that armor, picked up some health, got the kill. Very patient play there by Fabo. So a big lead now, about a third of the way in. Already a 25 frag lead by Latam. He's running away with this one early on, but still, again, if Mesa can turn it around, they do have lots of time left, and you see them finally catching Fabo in a corner. And this is what they need to do if they want to stage a comeback, is they need to group up, try to fight with the numbers advantage, whether it's 3-on-2, 4-on-2, whatever the case may be. You don't want to fight 1-on-1 in this situation, especially not with such a big ping differential. I think first things first, they have to get time with these power-ups. You got Shield Belt coming up right now in 2 seconds. Nobody on it for either team. Amp's up right now. Wasty actually grabs the amp. We'll go on board with him. Crytek, though, able to grab that armor. And again, Latam with a huge armor advantage compared to Mesa. Matt on a killing spree. Crytek going up against Amp Link, and high ping Link gun is so difficult to use. Crytek now with the amp. He's going to be running around trying to extend this lead. It will run out, but basically an even trade on the amp runs there. And meanwhile, Latam also scooped up some more armors as they continue to just dominate those pickups. Kuzki and Wasty both getting a kill. So, I mean, Mesa trying to fight their way back into it, but look at that. They've always got an armor disadvantage. Wasty finally grabs 150 off of that belt. I feel like there's always 1 or 2 Latam players that have that vest in them, just giving them such a huge advantage. 10 seconds till this amp spawns. We're going to go on board. Actually, we're going to go free cam on top of it. Kuzki waiting for it, has Matt in front of him. Kuzki probably going to go down, though. Matt's got the link gun on him. Fabo's right on top of it. Oh, they do get a big combo on him, so that might actually give them the ability to put him down. Inceptos comes around the corner, charges him with Enforcer, and goes down to 1 sniper shot. This is a big enough map, too, where if you don't have the ability to take out the amp runner, and they do last with a big flak. So finally, a decent opportunity to use this amp for Mesa. Oh, big flak ball there. Amp goes down. Pretty much expired at this point. Wasty will get a couple of seconds to try to do something with it, but that's actually a pretty even trade on the amps. So last couple amps haven't really benefited either side very much. And Mesa finally getting some time, though, running with it. 13-1, though. 14-1 in those 100 armor vests, I think, has been the key difference if you're just looking at the scoreboard. So let's go take a look at that 100 armor room. We've seen some battles over it already, especially coming over from the amp room. Inceptos manages to knock Crytek off it. Matt's going to be coming back. Chris as well. Wasty's up top. It looks like they actually grabbed one. Inceptos got one in his hands. And you can see the red team just swarming. They definitely put a lot of emphasis on holding this. You got the sniper rifle, which is one of their probably favored weapons across the board, especially as Latam is used to playing with high ping. A little more doable when you're relying on the sniper rifle, so that's sort of a play style that has developed out of necessity. So that sniper rifle is critical regardless of pings when you're playing against any team like this. So not surprising that and 100 armor in the same room going to be a key control point for him. And there's the double up, 66 versus 33 going into the last 5 minutes. Latam now looking pretty good to take the first point of this matchup. Matt with a full flak. The double kill coming through. Shield belt does spawn same time as the 100 armor. Let's head over to the belt. We haven't seen a lot of fighting over it. Here's Kuzki and Crytek fighting. Kuzki's gonna back out of there. Crytek with the flak, so he has the right weapon for the job. Close range quarters. Most of this map is sort of mid-range battles. That was one part there around that belt. You can really make use of that flak. The last one shot away does take down Crytek, who is pretty stacked, so a nice job clearing him off. We do have amp spawning soon. LATAM has really dominated these amps. Mesa is going to need to try to get control of this if they want any chance of making something happen, but Chris knocks him off of it, grabs the amp, and it looks like there is the concession with about 4 minutes to go. All LATAM in map 1. We'll be moving to a North American hub for map 2. Very curious. Looks like we're going to NYC. Very curious what LATAM chose as their map. So bear with us during this hub change. We will be swapping back and forth a lot during this matchup. Looks like we're going to GCP East, I believe. So Plasma in here, very curious again to see who... Wait a minute, this is set up for 2. Okay, maybe that was... I don't know, maybe that was a warm-up game. We'll wait for the 4v4 to pop up. Ah, there's the last of this game. So it looks like Deck, so interesting. Deck gonna be the map choice from LATAM. We've seen them pick that map before. Though I must say, I think this map with the ping difference is probably going to favor Mesa. All that said, though, these two teams have been practicing together a decent amount. They're going to know better than, well, certainly better than me, how they stack up on different maps by now. So, all right, all 8 players are in. Deck gonna be map 2. Very curious to find out what happens. It's definitely, and we've talked about it before, Deck being a map with 2 snipers, 2 shocks. If you're gonna be hit scan oriented, like LATAM is, this is probably a map you want to rely on. That said, Mesa definitely no slouches when it comes to the shock and snipe play themselves, so I think they're going to be very comfortable in this one as well. Matt rejoining, Crytek leaving. Expect to see him rejoin. I don't think they would sit Crytek, especially given how well he played on Sid Castle. So it looks like same lineup for both teams here on Deck. First point of the matchup did go to LATAM. So LATAM taking, okay, Crytek. I don't know if Crytek's having trouble connecting or if he's just reconnecting. In any case, looks like we got everybody in for second point of the matchup up for grabs on Deck. We will have best of 3 2v2 afterwards and then 2 best of 3 duels, and that will finish off our day. It's been a long one, y'all. Crytek looking at staring down the barrel of a 176 ping, but looks like he's gonna ready up. Maybe that's why he was trying to reconnect, was to see if he could I don't know, see if it would go down at all. But looks like players are ready. Here we go, map 2 kicking off right now. All right, players are ready. Here is your countdown, 3, 2, 1, and it's game time, baby. Connex 5, bringing you the last 4v4 of the week, rather, I suppose. Certainly the last one of this matchup as well. Air rocket on Kuski to start things off for Crytek. 2 quick kills for LATAM. We saw them really controlling Sid Castle the whole time. We are on Mesa's home turf, though, in the North American hub. I'm very curious to find out what happens here between these two teams that are both teams to kind of watch for, up and coming. Were basically created in the last 2 seasons for UTPL. Wasty grabbed that first 100 armor. We'll see what he can do with it. So 10 seconds to the belt spawns. We'll see how things are shaping up. It looks like Crytek cycling around up top. No one really asserting control over the top of the map. Kind of rare on deck. We do have that shield belt down low. Matt gets the kill and the boots. Crytek's going to grab it and cycle back through the bottom. So first belt goes to LATAM, though they do take a little bit of damage, and Matt actually kills himself. He may have fallen into the goo. Let's get in position for Amp here. Amp's up in 15 seconds. You see Matt pushing his way across. Kuski down low in position. He's going to take some damage from Matt's stinger. Wasty's over there to cover with shot. Oh, nice sniping up top, and Septo's fighting off one player. Chris Power gets the kill, so Chris will actually be in position to watch it. Wasty misses the Amp grab. Chris Power jumps on it. He'll be in position. Oh, Goo comes out from last. He actually, I think Wasty killed himself with flak. Chris grabs it but falls down low. He's stuck in the pit. Gonna try to find an angle to kill somebody. Has to be careful. He's got 2 teammates in front of him. No ammo with the sniper rifle. Luckily for him, has a link gun. And he's really trying to get around to pick up a shock rifle. No shock up, does grab the ammo. And we did hear that belt taken by Matt, so LATAM continues to dominate the power-ups. Not a huge amp run right there, but able to keep it away and use it to kind of push Mesa around the map just a bit. So 2 quick kills, Lass and Kuski both taken down. LATAM players going after the spawn kill there. A nice cover there. Chris coming around the corner to throw some rockets out. And LATAM right now doing a great job of running together as a group and double teaming people. We have 15 seconds until this belt spawns. Pretty close game, still only a 5 frag lead. Pretty much where it's been the whole time. See who can get a position for this belt, and then we have an amp spawning right afterwards. We have 1 set of jump boots, but it looks like they went down up top. Wasty was able to grab that belt relatively untouched. You see him still with 150 armor. We got fighting for position over that amp. Kuski grabs it with 23 HP. You might want to grab it and kind of hide for a second. Maybe hand it to a teammate somewhere. Oh, he runs head first into Crytek, and that's going to give Crytek the amp right back. Not what he wanted. Although Crytek takes some damage of his own. Oh, a big double kill with a moving combo from down below. Almost another one off Wasty. Didn't combo it, but 2 shocks in a row. Gonna have him on the run. And the last few minutes of this game have basically been dead even. Going between a 5 and 7 frag lead or so for LATAM. They took a quick lead, opening it up. Oh, and there's the kill on Lass. Got stuck waiting on that belt. They got to get the exact timing on it. You can't jump down there 3-4 seconds early. You're just going to be a sitting duck. Lass figures that out the hard way. Crytek makes him pay, scoops up the belt. I think damaged his teammate there with that combo. We've seen a lot of combos get thrown up from the pit. And back up now to an 11 frag lead for LATAM. Amp's going to spawn soon. This is going to be critical. If Mesa wants to try to assert some amount of map control, they have to start doing something with these Amps. Amp is up. Mesa has Kusky in position, but oh, he eats a flak ball, and everybody on Mesa just went down. This is not where they want to be. They do manage to take down Matt with the Enforcer. Oh, and there's a double kill. This could actually be a huge run. Another shot by Lass. Just like that, answers right back and takes out most of LATAM by himself, staring down 2 Enforcers, so he has to hit a shot here. There's one. Dual Enforcer is going to be extremely deadly. Takes down Fabo. Actually, Incepto's turned the corner and helped. So a big turning point right in there in that Amp run, able to take the Amp back, go on a spree with it. Oh, and almost dives into the goose. So Last there actually didn't get a ton of kills himself, but he did a bunch of damage. You saw his teammates swinging around with him, helping to take players out, cutting it to a 2 frag lead, a 1 frag lead. This is as close as Mesa has been. And it's tied back up. Mesa able to fight their way back. They're all extremely low in health. But actually taking the lead now, 36-35, completely flipping map control. And now it's their turn. Now that they have map control, they've got, you can see all of LATAM across the back side of the map. Crytek taking out Last after that combo. But this is where they have to single them out and catch them off the spawn. This is what LATAM did to build a 10-11 frag lead. Look at that, everybody on LATAM weak. 2 go down, 1 HP and 14 respectively for the others. There's 1 more kill. And they're just trading back and forth. Crytek does steal that belt right in front of LATAM. And Last answers by stealing the 100. Crytek down to 4 HP. If they can finish them off with anything. So these two teams drawing dead even so far, 42-42, almost at the halfway point. This will be our last 4v4 map of the day, and we've got a good one so far. There's a huge multi-kill there. So important to team up with, well, your teammates and try to get that damage. Oh, and 3 kills. You see Crytek taking out Last, but you saw 3 kills for Mesa to push that lead. I guess up to 4. Biggest lead of the game for Mesa right now. Still though, can get erased in a hurry. No one's really been able. Oh, nice headshot by Last. Good patient play to line up those shots. Also using that box for cover. Belt was up actually. Crytek grabbed it. We'll go on board with him. Sorry, missed that grab. Looks like it was a pretty easy one. He had boots in his pocket, and that's always helpful. Oh, combo from above knocks him down, though, and eats that belt. So he still has the jump boots, but he goes down with jump boots. Now 10 seconds till the Amp spawns. We're going to go up top, take a look at that. You can see Matt and Fabo trying to take control of the top area. Maybe assert themselves a little bit and slow the game down. Amp is up. Nice flak ball to the face. Two flak balls in a row, and Wasty going to pick up that Amp. We saw LATAM do that. In the turnaround headshot, Wasty now on a roll with this Amp, trying to give them a bigger lead. There's another kill coming out. These Amp runs have been huge, these last couple for Mesa, and being able to build a lead, or actually come back and then build a lead on top of it. LATAM started off on fire. Mesa turning it right back around in the last few minutes. Killing spree now for Waste, who actually got off to a very slow start. After a couple of minutes, remember, he had -1 points. Definitely didn't, got a little unfortunate at the beginning. Couldn't make anything happen. Now feeling it much better in rhythm. Only an 8 frag lead, though. Remember, LATAM was up by upwards of 11 or 12 at one point, so it's certainly not an insurmountable lead by any means. We just passed the halfway point. Oh, the fight over the 100 armor. Crytek grabs it and boot jumps out. Smart play there. Wasty, though, going to bring those boots back to the pit. Looks like Wasty's basically dedicated to that pit area. We do have shield belt spawning soon. Wasty's down there with boots. They don't have the exact timing. Last sneaks down and grabs it. Everybody's down there. Incepto's with 3 kills in a row, though, and that's going to allow them to get that shield belt and get out of there clean. Also, more importantly, pushing it to a 14 frag lead. Amp is up. We're going to head up top and see who gets in position. Oh, and the snipe takes him out. But there's enough players for LATAM there. Matt's going to have it in his hands, looking for a sniper rifle. They throw him one. And Matt, armed with an Amp sniper rifle, is going to be a great shot for LATAM to fight their way back into it. And Septos finally goes down. Matt's going to take out last. He goes down, though. Kuski answers back. He'll have a few seconds of Amp left, and there's another sniper kill, and 3 LATAM players went down in that fight. And Mesa now turning it on, pushing it to a 20 frag lead. What a turnaround, about a 31, 32 point turnaround towards the middle of this map. They got control and have yet to relinquish it. So 10 seconds till that 100 armor spawns. There's been a ton of action around the pit area. Let's head over there and see. We definitely had Inceptos over there a lot, Wasty over there a lot. Now Kuski's going to go help out with it. You got Fabo up top. Last, the whole blue team, all of Mesa, surrounding that 100 armor. Want to make sure they grab that power up. LATAM, meanwhile, sitting up top, trying to catch people leaving that area. You see the sniper and shock duels downrange. Kuski sneaking up behind him, though. We have 10 seconds till this amp spawns. We're going to give you a view of who's in position. Remember, this amp is so exposed. The people that have grabbed it have not necessarily been the ones that have any opportunity to do anything with it. So Inceptus is in position. He's going to use his jump boost to get up top. Oh, taking all sorts of link damage from Chris. Chris does major damage, grabs it into Spree. I don't know how Chris snuck in there and grabbed it, but that was a huge grab. Now he's just trying to escape. Maybe looking for some targets. He's going to turn a corner into a Kuski combo. Looking to supersize that one. Gets the amp. Looking for respawns. Oh, and respawns right in front of him. Unfortunate for Matt. That's a killing spree for Kuski. Looking for more with that amp stinger. So hard to escape on this map. A little bit of teammate friendly fire there, but trying to track down Fabo around the corner. Fabo actually got that kill on last with the Enforcer, so nice shots there, but we'll stick with Kuski for now. Take a quick look at the scoreboard. We've got a little bit of time until the power-up spawn again. And, I mean, Mesa really turned it around. Shield Belt's still squarely in LATAM's favor, but amps are going to Mesa now, and that's a big, big turnaround. Even on the 100 armors, dead even on the 50 armors as well. Extra damage going to Mesa, I think largely on the backs of those amp runs. They've had 2 major amp runs in the middle of the map that really, really changed the complexion of it. And in fact, one of them came off of a kill where there was an amp run set up for LATAM. And Mesa was able to end it, and Last went nuts. And that was a big, big turning point, both numerically and from the momentum. A nice patient combo by Kuski, just weaving it around his teammate, shaping the fireball from a D&D standpoint, right? We've all been there. Kuski on a rampage now. Running out of ammo, though, so he has to be careful. He's not going to be able to engage from every angle. Chris actually has the amp in his hands. We'll go on board with him. Oh, and he goes down from across the map. Kuski finds himself with an amp sniper rifle again right off the respawn. And right now, time is going to start running out for LATAM. They have to go on some really big amp runs to finish things off. They're going to have one more. Shield Belt spawns in 3 seconds. Let's back up and get a view of that. It's up. Looks like nobody has timing. This map's gotten a little bit messy with all the chaos. But this lead now with under 2 minutes to go looks like it's going to be insurmountable. So Mesa with the comeback. LATAM off to a really nice start. Mesa took control, never relinquished it. Ran away with it a bit towards the end, but this was dead even towards the middle of this match. So these two teams who knew it was going to be an intriguing matchup are starting off with each team taking a point off the 4v4 on their home server. Still a best of 3 2v2 coming up next, and then a couple of best of 3 duels. Oh, rocket to the face right as they grab amp. Matt's got it in his hands, only 13 HP. He goes down. Crytek picks it up, only exactly 13 HP. And this time he gets the kill. Oh, the Rockets didn't even have a chance to hit him, and Septo's taking him out with the shock rifle. And this time, because he's got the amp, gonna close us out the last few seconds of it. Only about 15 seconds to go. We'll take a quick look at the scoreboard before we close it off. And Septo's with a big game, dropping 5,700 damage and 41 kills. And he mostly did that without the amp. We didn't see him going a ton of big amp runs. In fact, he went on 0 amp runs, we can tell right now. So pretty much even across the board. A couple more shield belts actually for LATAM. There were some huge amp runs for Mesa there. 2 to 3 amp runs where they really were able to pull away. Use that to take control of the map. Churn out those kills and run away with it. So LATAM, again, got off to a really good start. Credit Mesa for being able to reorganize themselves, keep their focus, fight their way back in, and split those 4v4 maps to 1 point each in the rankings. Now we're going to get that 2v2 TDM match set up next. So I'm not actually sure which hub they're going to start on here. They did start in the Brazil hub for the 4v4, so we may be starting there. We'll keep an eye out for it. Probably either there or GCP East. In the meantime, I'll give you guys a look at the bracket so you can keep an eye out. Oops. That's the button we're looking for. We'll refresh the page one more time. I am seeing players joining the Brazil hub, so it looks like that's where we're going to start. Just waiting for that instance to pop up, and then we should be good. All right, game is up, jumping in. Rankin will be our map.
Hail to the king, baby.
They may have had to rehost. I'm not sure if this was the right map or something, because I'm in a server all by myself. We'll return to the hub. Looks like this is where we're going to be. So yeah, recap. Split maps in 4v4, each team with 1 point. Still 3 more points up for grabs. Looks like we might be jumping into this hub now, or this instance rather, on the hub.
Hail to the king, baby.
There we go. So looks like Chris Paua and Plasma going to play the 2v2s. So I think that's going to be their strategy. Same thing we saw in the earlier matches, I think, from LATAM. Last week they tried pushing Matt over to 2v2. I think doing Crytek and Plasma, if I'm not mistaken, in the duels. This time they're going to leave Plasma in 2v2 and leave Matt for the duels. A lot of that strategy coming into play. We talked about the concept of a Joker, of switching players around last minute. That's more for emergencies, so you see some of that come into play. Some of that, the tactics of like playing matchups and trying to earn as many points as possible. So Wasty and Last versus Chris and Plasma. We're playing on the Brazil hub, so that means this was Mesa's map pick. Wasty and Last, of course, being, I believe, both originally 2K4 players, if I'm not mistaken. So would kind of make sense. They're certainly going to be familiar with Rankin, being the 2K4 demo map. Frankly, I would think they might be sick of this map by now, but hey, you can be really good at a map and sick of it, to be fair. All right, players are all ready. Here is your countdown. 3, 2, 1. And it's game time, baby. Connex 5 jumping into the last 2v2 of the week. Got Mesa versus Latam. We just watched them split 4v4 maps, each gaining 1 point. Best of 3 2v2 will get them the 3rd point available. And 2 quick kills by Wasty. Remember, Wasty on that last map on deck started off, had a rough start, couldn't get his feet under him. Then had a big second half of the map. See if he can ride that momentum here into the 2v2 portion. Early on, back-to-back sniper shots. Plasma ending up with that 100 armor in his hands, though. We've got 15 seconds till the belt spawns. We're going to back over and maybe get a view of how people are approaching that belt. You can see red team Mesa in position for it a little bit early. Plasma's going to knock him off with the flat cannon. And that is the problem when you get to the shield belt too early. You're just a sitting duck down there. Plasma more flat coming out. Oh, looking for the spawn kill right here. One more shot will get it. Wasty, though, able to defend himself and escape. And Last gets the snipe on Chris. So I thought Last was going to get turned on there, and actually Wasty comes out of nowhere and gets the kill, knocking him off at the top. I gotta say, I thought Latam was in good position there to turn out some kills and secure this amp. Mesa with a nice teamwork, able to fight their way back up to the top area, put themselves in position for amp and do some damage. That could have been a key turning point of this match already, but we'll see what happens from here. Still obviously tons of time. Belt will spawn soon. Wasty grabs the double health packs that are down there now. Oh, damages himself a little bit and goes down. Belt is up. Plasma kills himself on Last, so a kamikaze trade there allows Chris to just casually stroll in and walk out with that belt completely untouched. Oh, the wall run right into the flak primary. 2 kills on Mesa. They're going to be respawning. Latam now trying to tie it up, looking for them off the spawn. Ooh, combo comes in. Chris almost killing himself. But there's the kill on Last, and Latam fighting their way back in and taking the lead, up by 2 now. Needed power-ups gonna spawn anytime soon. We'll take a quick look at the scoreboard for you. Oh, and Wasty with a nice snipe from across the way. So Belt and Amp spawning at the same time. You've got both Latam players in position from the belt. Last sneaks around from behind, though, takes him out with the stinger. Kills going back and forth being traded. All he's got is Enforcer. He goes down. Chris has the amp now. Belt got grabbed by Latam, and that could have been a big turnaround. Mesa had a chance to steal that amp and do some damage with it again. This time, though, both power-ups going to Latam. They're going to be double-teaming Wasty, pushing him off the top. Sniper is such an important weapon for them. Of course, they're going to be trying to control that area, but Wasty with a flanking kill, gets the amp and the 100. That was actually a pretty big answer by Mesa, and just back and forth these teams go. We're dead even again. All right, we got 15 seconds on this belt. And it's really key when you have about 15 to 20 seconds till the power-up spawns, figuring out how you can be useful before you get in position. We saw that a little bit from Wasty there. Took a peek at Stinger, maybe grab some ammo or some armor. Oh, maybe some top off your health, but you don't just want to go straight for the power-up way early. We saw how that can be a problem as well. Able to grab it there, takes a ton of damage though, so Mesa controls the belt that spawn, but not going to be able to do much with it. Plasma did grab 100 armor. We're going to head over to Amp, actually. It spawns any second. Mesa way out of position for this Amp. Latam has players on either side of it. They should get a clean grab, and this could be trouble. Plasma with 100 armor, sniper rifle, and Amp trying to crack this one open as we're tied up right now, but anything can happen with a double damage on rank, and you can churn out so many kills. Oh, there's one snipe as Last dives right across his line of sight. And on the respawn here, takes him down with a snipe, and Plasma still looking good. No real damage. Oh, actually takes a rocket from behind, so Wasty does a little bit of damage, and somehow Plasma misses both of them. Big fight over the belt, and it's going to spawn and go to Latam, who's been all over these power-ups this map. You can see 6-2 vests. That's usually a good indicator in who's been controlling the top side of the map. And right now, Latam taking control of all the power-ups, only up by 4, so still anything can happen, but Mesa basically going to have to shoot their way back into it at this point. You'd like to see them get in position for these power-ups a little bit sooner. They completely lost track of the amp last time, and that could cost them. They're trying to get control of this 100 armor, and actually, Plasma jumps down. He runs away because he's only got 8 health. They'd like to get a kill here, but more than anything, they also got control of that 100 armor, and that's going to be critical. Shield belt is up. Actually, amp is up first. Is anyone in position for that amp? Wasty gets a kill. You see people fighting over the belt. Last is 2v1ing over that belt. Wasty able to grab it. Last actually grabs the amp, or grabs the belt, and going to run towards his amp teammate. It's a smart move. Nice teamwork. They actually double team him and get the kill. Facing down some flak and another kill, and tie game again as Latam opts to try to charge the amp runner rather than avoiding him, and ends up costing him. Oh, big combo up top. Another one. Wasty taking him down. Amp's going to go back to Plasma for about 3 more seconds. See if he can extend this lead. But right now down to 22. And there is the Enforcer kill. Wasty knew he was weak. Smart play there, tracking him down. 100 armor spawns in 3 seconds. You see top control again. Plasma going directly there, but Wasty's actually in position to grab that armor and try to track him down with the link gun. Down to 85 HP. Plasma's going to be on the run. It's so tense when you're playing a game like this that's just back and forth and close the entire time. You never feel like you can breathe and, take a breath and just relax. Like you're constantly walking on eggshells because every single kill matters. Take a quick look at the scoreboard while we're at it. Become much more even now. Mesa has, as they've pulled the score even, they've also pulled the power-up control even and taken a little bit more of a lead with the damage. Still only a 2 frag lead, but look at that, 150 armor and 100 armor. That's going to put them in great position now to control this amp. And this could be where they have an opportunity to break this one open. Wasty is sitting over there with 100 armor, amp in his hands, and a sniper rifle. And this is exactly where they want to be right now. So Wasty with the killing spree there, looking for more targets. Oh, Plasma goes right back to that 50. Dangerous move. Eats 130 damage from that sniper rifle. Oh, nice move by Plasma, trying to double back, take him apart with that flak. Not going to work, but I like the idea. You saw what he was going for there. Oh, both teams a little bit late to this shield belt. Wasty going to dive straight for it. Looks like he managed to grab it. He has rockets, but he's just keeping Sniper out for some reason. Plasma makes him pay, but both players are weak. Oh, and there's the revenge kill. Can get another one here. Anything on Plasma would kill him, but they let him get away. So Plasma, with 15 HP, able to survive. Even an Enforcer shot would have killed him there. So a little bit of a favorable exchange there for LATAM. Mesa, though, answers back with a combo kill. And neither team really been able to completely clamp down on control of this map. We're past the halfway point. Only a 3-frag lead, but we've seen that go back and forth. Oh, smart play there by Wasty. We've seen quite a few Enforcer kills on this map, even given it's 2v2. You still often find yourself at range, needing to do some quick damage. Plasma's going to back out of there with that, so only 56 HP. Shield belt is up. Smart play there to just use the amp to push them away from the belt rather than being aggressive, jumping into their faces and maybe dying. And you might see that. And when you get into a close game like that, a lot of players are either going to be extra passive or extra aggressive. I guess by passive, really, I mean cautious. In that case, you can see the cautious play actually worked out for them. Keeping that amp the entire time. Only need one more kill to tie it up. Oh, those rockets doing big damage behind him. Trying to finish off Wasty. Teammate does it, and there you go. LATAM back in the lead, 35-34. Oh, big headshot coming out there by Plasma. Only 43 HP, and there is the killing spree answering right back. Up to a 3-frag lead, so a big turnaround in the last couple minutes for LATAM. Last baits him into a combo, though, and we do have this belt spawning soon. Chris already has 150 armor. Belt spawns. Ooh, Chris grabs it again, so interesting. Chris basically gained nothing by picking up that shield. I think he had to grab it because he had pressure on it. Couldn't wait for his teammate to grab it, so. But still gets away clean. 140 over 150. If he can grab this amp, it can be a huge chance for LATAM now to run away with it. It does get grabbed. Everybody's in the play. Plasma grabs it. Chris with the kill. He can't pick it up though. Last steals it, runs away with the link gun, and he takes him down. Last with a huge play there. Still only 3 HP alive, but was able to completely destroy Chris, who was totally stacked. And another kill chasing after him, was able to outrun him to the health. Those two kills there were massive. Keep that in mind if this ends up being a 1 or 2 point game. Last gets away with 3 HP. All he did was slide in and grab that amp right in front of him. Oh, both of those rockets somehow miss, and another shield belt grab for LATAM, who've been really all over it the last few minutes. Oh, big kill there. Last being crazy aggressive with only 53 HP. Turning the corner, you saw him just kind of stalking them. Charging those rockets, trying to get a free kill. Saw that they were grouped up, throwing that flak to his teammate, which is good teamwork, but unfortunately, you're going up against people with armor. And now it's a 4-frag lead for LATAM, who's been storming right back into it. And these teams have just been playing tug of war all map. Oh, the falling headshot by Last and another follow-up. We do have belt spawning soon. Amp any second. Wasty's on one side. He's low on health. Last goes down on the other side. Wasty's got amp link gun, but has to be careful and catches Plasma coming around the corner. One Enforcer shot would kill him. He's trying to be sneaky. He wants to help his teammate out, but doesn't want to dive into anything. That's actually really, really smart play there by Wasty. With 43 HP, he's able to sit on top and get the damage he needed without really exposing himself. He finally jumps down. He goes down, but Last able to grab it, throws a weapon for him. But LATAM able to maintain control of the top area, and that's been what's so key. Everybody weak in this map right now. Nobody wants to die, of course, in a close game with 2 minutes to go. 100 armor's up. Is Last gonna check it? This 100 could be so critical. There's only a couple left to spawn. Nobody checking it. He should see it up now. Last with a nice sniper shot, helping his teammate out, pulling back within 2. And there it is, that 100 armor grab. That could be critical. That basically gives him double the health, more or less. 1 big kill and 2 big kills, pulling even. And that shield belt will be up They're going to slide around and grab it, and look at the armor stacks, 100 and 150 versus 0 and 0, and that could be a huge difference maker in the last minute and a half here. Last gets that huge kill with the sniper. Amp up now, and this amp could be the deciding factor. So you've got a 1-point game with a minute to go. Make it a 2-point game as that armor really came into play in that fight. Last surviving with 9 HP. Wasty grabbing Amp, and now Amp sniper rifle with some armor. This is exactly where Latam wants to be, or excuse me, where Latam doesn't want to be, I should say. Mesa has every advantage they need to close this one off strong. Another Amp sniper shot, putting down all sorts of damage at the end of this one. Clutch shots coming out from Wasty at an important time. Up close with that sniper. He might want to pull out Link. He's probably happy to run away, and big shot there by Wasty. Going up by 3. Amp is over though, and all of that armor is gone, and this is the opportunity. Chris and Plasma now have to make their push. Only 40 HP. Oh, and that shield belt going to Wasty. That's huge. They can't afford to give up any more kills, so they have to back up and just hope to get a free shot here or there. Again, both armors going to Mesa, and I think that's going to be critical at the end. Chris running around with 18 health, no armor because both of those big armors, the last 2 spawns of both the hundreds and the shield belts, in fact, it might have been all 3 hundreds, went to Mesa at the end there, and that was crucial. And there you go. You see Mesa just daring them to dive out them. And they hold on to what was a really entertaining back and forth match. Dead even. Look at that damage. Basically, what was it, 52 difference in damage over the course of a 2v2 match? That's as close as I've ever seen it. Dead even on belts by the end. Pretty even on amps. Although amp time by Mesa, I think that's what really allowed them to come back in. And early on, you saw Latam building a lead by owning that vest. You can see how it turned back around. Mesa able to adjust and make that adjustment and do exactly what they needed to do. So really, really close match. You figure if they played for another 10 minutes, anything could have happened. But map 1 going to Mesa. So it looks like they're going to go to GCP East again. We'll wait for that map 2 hub to pop up and see what they can bring us. Again, the key there, that map was Mesa's map pick playing on Latam's home server. This will be Latam's map pick playing on Mesa's home server. Wouldn't be surprised to see Deck again, honestly. All right, players are in the hub. Match should be starting here shortly. There we go. We'll let it finish launching. All right, we are in the game.
Hail to the king, baby.
We'll see what pings look like. Again, we are playing on Mesa's home server for map 2. So again, to recap, 4v4 maps, they split. LATAM winning the first one, Mesa taking the second one. Dead even in map 1 on Rankin in the 2v2, but Mesa comes out ahead. That'll earn them a 1 map advantage. Looks like we're on Hazard. First time we've actually seen this map on stream. So will be interesting to see who is familiar with it. Being that we're on the North American hub, or I should say I guess North America and the American hub. The US hub, I guess, is more accurate. This would be LATAM's map pick, so we'll see what happens here. We'll see how comfortable Mesa is on this map. Here we go. Players are ready. Here's a countdown. 3, 2, 1, and it's game time, baby. Connex 5 bringing you map 2 of the last 2v2 of the week. Mesa, I wouldn't even call it a comeback. Mesa won the tug of war, winning by what, 2 to 3 frags was it on Rankin? Very close game, back and forth. It would bring a 1 map lead here into this map. We're on Hazard. Not sure how familiar different teams may or may not be with this map. A relatively new addition here. Right off the bat, LATAM looking comfortable, up 3 to nothing, but that's pretty much the same way. Ooh, nice snipe through the floor. I'd say they looked really good on Rankin at times as well, and we know Mesa's not going to give up here. Wasty and Lass, you know, taking map 1 off of what was kind of a comeback, and then a comeback by, ooh, nice shot up top. It was a comeback, and then a comeback by LATAM, and then a comeback off the comeback by Mesa. Mid-air flack by Chris as he grabs that belt. Huge play there. Pushing it up to a 4 frag lead early on in this one. So AMP does spawn in 3 seconds. We'll move over to it to give you a view. It's kind of like up top in an awkward spot. Got jump boots there to get you up there. Plasma's got it. See what he can do with it up close. Missing versus Last. Last making it pay a little bit, but still has 35 HP. It's going to be on the run looking for another kill. Ooh, had the combo lined up, but Wasty kind of put him away with that flat. Kind of scared him off. Oh, Rockets back and forth. Trying to knock him off of that belt, but Last manages to grab it. And Wasty takes out Plasma. We'll go on board with Last, who has that belt. Needs to back it up with some health, though. Ooh, mid-air rocket splash doing a little bit of damage. So the game's slowing down a little bit. This is a fairly intricate map for 2v2. I wouldn't say it's huge necessarily, but definitely a map where you can put some space between yourself and your opponents. If you need to regroup, catch a breather, find your teammate, you can definitely do so. Oh, nice combo through the grate across the map. Last showing a lot of comfort with this map already. We're gonna go up to AMP. It is popped. Is anybody in position? Looks like Plasma's going to go ahead and piston up to it. Not even wanting to go mess with the jump boots. And there's the kill on his teammate. Last there baits him out, but he gets the kill on Last anyway, so even trade. But only 25 HP, so Plasma going to be on the run. You see that? Oh, that headshot coming from behind by Wasty. Chris Power able to grab that AMP off the ground and take out Wasty with a close range shot. Only 5 HP left. So far this game looking a lot like the last one. Back and forth. Each team just exchanging runs whenever they catch these power-ups and get control for a little while. And then the response to pull right back into it. Oh, the mid-air rocket by Plasma. You saw him going up top. And it's so dangerous. It's such an awkward sort of situation when you're bouncing around up there. You have to be so careful. If an opponent's waiting for you with rockets or flak, they can just disintegrate you instantly. Saw it there. And again, neither team really able to assert control of this map yet. I don't think we've seen more than a 3 or 4 frag difference so far. Amp is up soon. Let's head over to it. This could be another one of those maps where just 1 or 2 big amp runs is the difference maker. Wasty this time gets it in his hands. And he has a shock rifle, so he can roam around the map. Anyone he can see, give you 90 damage instantly. And there you go, looking for a sniper rifle. Last drops it for him. Now he's looking for instant kills. Oh, nice shot. Good patience. You see there, he just made it as quiet as possible. Lines it up, gets the double kill. Looking for respawns now to try to make it 3. Ooh, and Plasma throwing some rockets, but the headshot answer by Wasty turns him off. And now Last gonna have 150 armor of his own. They do give up the 100 armor though while they were fighting over the belt, so I think it was Plasma had some armor coming into this fight. Oh, and the rockets through the floor. There's a couple sections of this map where you can shoot through those grates. Keep an eye on that, and you have to be aware of it when your opponent's above you or below you. Oh, nice turnaround combo there. So one thing to keep in mind too, like a map like this with so many cool little jumps, and it's almost like a playground for the movement in this game, can sometimes be tricky to come up with callouts for. So the communication for these guys, to tell your teammate exactly where the opponent is so that he knows where to throw up a combo like that, requires a lot of practice, and it's something that's hard to appreciate unless you've tried to play a map before where you don't really know what to call stuff. So kind of quietly now, Mesa has been able to build up a double-digit lead. Not off of the backs of any crazy, like, multi-kill amp runs or anything necessarily singular like that. Just been very consistent. You see Wasty there going on a rampage. Ooh, eats a rocket. The drop shot with the sniper. It's a really nice concentration there. Give you a look at the power-ups. Fairly even on the 100 armors. Belt's going 2-1. I should say, 4-2. But look at that damage. So right now, it looks like Mesa just out shooting LATAM. Again, on their home server. And that's why it's so critical to win the map if you can on your opponent's server. Now they don't have to go back. If they can win this map, it will secure that point. So we are just past the halfway point. Almost doubled them up now. Mesa has just been kind of grinding away, just slowly building this lead. We've seen Wasty going on a rampage. 20-8 right now. Just highly efficient games for these two so far. 10-9 for Last. We've got Belt and Amp spawning any second now. We'll go up to Belt. It's in this high little catwalk area. We've seen lots of awkward jumps up there. Lots of diving into rockets and flak balls. You got to be careful there. Last does have it in his hands. We'll follow him. Able to get a kill on Plasma, who was trying to track him down. The long-range pass of that rocket launcher to his teammate. Even throws him a shock rifle. U damage does go to LATAM, though, so the double damage going to be in Plasma's hands. If he can do some work here, he might be able to shoot them back into the game. Has to be careful not to give up any easy damage, though, just like those combos around the corner. Actually land some nice rockets, but Wasty catches him around the corner to end that amp run, and there's only going to be a few more amps this match, and those are going to be critical if LATAM wants to try to find their way back in this one. All right, belt will be up again. Both teams have been challenging the belt pretty much every spawn, so not a lot of clean grabs. Plasma grabs it, takes some damage, gets the kill though, and gets away. So good momentum builder there for LATAM. We'll see if they can use that to control anything else. See him shooting his way in. It almost feels like a jailbreak base getting through there. Kind of old school feel there. Gonna grab those jump boots to clear the map. Look for the revenge kill, and he does get that revenge kill, but still Mesa able to maintain this lead. Plasma though being highly aggressive, catching people with rockets here. Looking for the amp spawning soon. He actually has jump boots. If they have time with the amp, he can go grab it right now. And it looks like they may not have timing there, so let's go take a look at it. Yeah, remember, Plasma has jump boots. He could get up there. I just don't think he knew that it was up. So maybe a missed opportunity for LATAM, though. Last, meanwhile, grabs that armor with the shield belt. Ooh, Rocket's going to send him away. They trade rockets. Amp is still up. And there we go. Finally, somebody takes a peek at Amp, sees it up. Last now running around with Amp sniper rifle, trying to just put this one away. They're only up 18 and still 4 minutes to go, so they're not going to be happy with this lead, but Mesa have put themselves in good position to lock up the second point of this matchup. Oh, the nice attempt at the teleport piston. That's a new move to me. I mean, I'm guessing he wouldn't try it unless he had practiced it. So, looked like he was trying to get up. Oh, the pancake. Chris Power does take him down, but not before taking a little bit of stomp damage. Chris roaming around now with the 100 armor. We haven't seen a big armor advantage very consistently for LATAM, but right now they do have one. And Rocket's flying around, getting a few kills here to stay within reach. I mean, 16 kills in 2v2 can certainly happen in 3 minutes. Amp is up. Belt's about to be up. Oh, and the snipe by Wasty puts him down. We'll see if anyone is on top of this Amp. Wasty right there, actually. So we've seen it sit there for a little while, a couple times now. Belt is up as well. Surprised not to see Wasty head over there with the Amp, but I guess Last had it well in hand. Back up to a 19 frag lead, trying to push it back to 20 and close it off strong is Mesa. You see how awkward some of the callouts can be in this map, right? Wasty trying to shoot through the multiple windows up to that 100 armor. There's so many weird lines of sight to keep track of in this map. So right now, both LATAM players weak. One goes down. Chris Power's got 61 HP. He's going to have to be on the run. We'll take a look at this belt. It's going to spawn soon. Last is up there a bit early. This is a scary place to be here early. He's just sitting up top. You see him wall running around, trying to stay safe. And now he's got to get back up there. Oh, Plasma gets taken down. He was in position for it. Couldn't snag it. Last now going to be up there. And he will control it. And just pulling a fatality now and running around the top of the map for no reason. So Last now just kind of playing bunny track. I think he knows this map is in hand. We'll follow Plasma, who has a little bit of armor. But I think with a minute to go, this is gonna be it. They're gonna run out of time on the comeback. And Mesa will secure a second point of this matchup. Still 2 more left up for grabs with a 2 dual best of 3s to finally close out this week. So much content so far. And still a couple of matchups left to go. And that is your last amp. We do have a shield belt up sitting at the top of the map. We'll see if anyone bothers to go for that. You can see Last trying to catch someone heading up to it. Oh, there's the piston jump. He tried it again and still couldn't land it. Wasty tries it. He can't land it. So there you have it. Mesa taking the second point of this matchup. Big ol' 5k damage by Wasty. Nice showing there. And those guys' days are done. 2 matchups left to go. 2 1v1 best of 3s for the last 2 points of our week here between Mesa and Latim coming up next. While they get that set up, I'm going to take one more quick water break. Send you to the AFK screen. We'll be back here in just a couple of moments to finish this thing off. Looks like server is up. They just named it in a ridiculous manner. All right, we are live. First duel between these two teams. We got Matt versus Exit Next Right. Matt returning to duel. Map 1. Here's your countdown. 3, 2, 1, and it's game time, baby. Connex 5 bringing you the last duel of, or excuse me, the first duel of the last matchup of the day. We're going to be on Bone. Again, the UT3 remake. Playing this on the Brazil server, that means ping advantage for Matt. Map pick would be Exit Next Rights. Right off the bat, Matt getting the first kill. Exit Trying to answer with, oh, some flaming hot plasma, and he does so. Flaming hot plasma, of course, the superior flavor of plasma. Definitely don't like puffy plasma. And exit just like that, up 2-1, less than a minute in. We've seen this map a couple times already. We know how fast-paced it can be. Both players here looking awfully comfortable with it, though. And we looked at it before. I was saying, you know, it's a map that's kind of deceptively big. You can actually break line of sight in quite a few ways. And both of these players looking like they know how to do just that. Exit next right now, though. Doing one thing that you can definitely do in this map, which is walk around backwards and keep your crosshair pointed at your opponent at all times. It's caught him a couple times peeking. You can really whittle down your opponent here with that shock. Oh, I don't know how he missed that third shot, but that's going to give Matt a chance to close the gap with the link gun. Nice wall run, though, by Exit to save himself. Get a rocket in him and another. That was a great wall run escape by Exit, allowing him to change the angle there and really make use of those rockets. Ooh, speaking of rockets, Matt's going to dive at him with it. Looking for the mid-air, not going to happen. Oh, but Exit nails the mid-air on Matt. Only 6 HP remaining. But he makes it work. So already a 4-1 lead. Just a couple minutes into this one. Oh, Matt gets away there. He ended up in the lower area of the map there. That kind of gully, I guess. A little pit down there. And that is such a difficult spot to get out of. Exit, though, circling around to try to cut him off. Just kind of pushing him around the map at this point. $100 armor goes to Exit again, and now he's going to be able to kind of dictate the flow of combat. Oh, and Matt with a nice set sniper shot, just waiting for him. Doesn't negate the armor, but negates a little bit of it. Another sniper takes him down to 26 armor, so nice job here by Matt, and then the headshot finishes him off. Matt sniping him all the way down. Now he's looking for the follow-up kills off the spawn. This is such a small map. You can definitely churn out multiple kills in a row, and that's exactly what Matt did. Pulling within one, still tons of time left to play. Oh, the mid-air shocks by Exit, gonna turn away Matt. Matt actually got one more shot in there, which is a really nice shot. Unfortunately for him, Exit had that extra health and armor. Able to smack him down with the shock juggles. 2 more. Oh, and Matt somehow comes away with 10 HP. He survives, pulls back within 1. These two are back and forth. He got the stinger on him now. Matt's going to try to get to that health. He eats 36 damage trying to grab it, so both players less than 60 health. Oh, and the finishers. 5 HP. Matt comes away, ties it up with 5 health. It's only got 1 health bubble at his disposal. Exit's going to try to track him down with goo. But now that shield belt, that was a huge grab of the belt right there by Matt. That'll stack on top of his health, give him a lot of flexibility here to play this how he wants. He's going to go right at Exit. Exit does have a link gun and some armor. But Matt kills him with a flat cannon. That was such a clutch shot right there. And Exit now on the run as Matt's just chasing him around the map. It can be so difficult to reassert yourself here once you get into that respawn loop. Oh, there's a big flak ball in the primary. 5 straight kills by Matt, trying to extend this lead as we approach the halfway point. So we do have 10 seconds until this belt spawns. Matt's basically just running around the top of the map looking for Exit, listening for him to grab something or go up a lift, go up a jump pad. Oh, and direct rocket by Matt erases Exit, grabs the belt. That was a big kill right there. Oh, flat coming out. chasing him down with the Link, and it's so hard to escape Link in this map because you end up going up these lifts, going up these jump pads. Exit actually does it and makes him miss that combo 2 shots back. So that could have been a big kill there for Matt. Instead, Exit gets away, gets the 100 armor, has the opportunity to go in the offensive himself now finally. Ooh, Matt though makes him eat a combo. These two are both so weak at this point. It's going to be a fight over who can get to health the quickest and who has kept track of the armors. You've got 100 armor in 3 seconds, shield belt in 3 as well now. Basically simultaneous spawns. Matt concedes the belt. Interesting play. With a 5 frag lead though with 4 minutes to go, I think he's pretty much willing to play it safe. Doesn't want to take any risks. We've seen how fast 1 kill could close that gap. Ooh, big combo, 102 damage. Matt's going to be packing now on the run. Dives right into a midair Link gun, though. That's going to take him down to 33 HP. And there it is with the primaries. Now Exit next right has to get on his horse, look for the respawn. There's 1 sniper shot. There's another follow-up. He's going to need a couple more shots to take him out. No rockets. I'm sure he would love to have them right now. Only 1 shock ammo as well. Unfortunately for Exit, just not really equipped for this fight right now. 1 more sniper shot could do it. Oh, and he stands in there and takes it. So Matt whittled him down with that flak, but Exit, critical shot. If he misses that one, this game's probably over, honestly. And now he's got him on the run, misses that combo, so that's going to be a big shield belt grab for Matt. Maybe just as important as Matt was able to get a sniper rifle in his hands. Nice fall away sniper there by Exit. That's actually going to send Matt packing to go grab the 100 armor rather than trying to finish him off. And Exit, 2, 3 shots there. 4 out of 5 shots. Going to pull him right back into this one, only down by 2. Matt does keep control, though, of that 50 armor. Kept his focus after that big death. We'll see what Exit can do to try to get some damage to initiate. Matt still has an armor advantage. Shock rifle's not up. Exit right now running around basically with flak. Oh, and sniper and big combo by Matt. Catches him looking the other way. More follow-up damage. Now Exit's going to be running out of time with less than 2 minutes to go. Gives up the belt. That's going to chase him away. He does grab a shock rifle, but doesn't have any more time to waste. And if Matt can chase him down here, this might be it. Exit comes up the lift, takes Matt down to 20 HP, only 45. Exit stands in there, takes the shot, has no option. He can't play it safe. A minute and a half to go, needs a follow-up kill. Listening for him to try to guess where he's going. Oh, there's a big flat kill by Matt, and that will probably do it. A nice combo by Exit, but Matt's still eating so much time off the clock. There's a chance here with a minute left. You can definitely get 2 kills, but he has to guess right. It's basically a bunch of 50-50 opportunities here. Matt's going to be in his face. Combo doesn't go off. Unfortunately for Exit, he's completely out of ammo. And trying to charge him with the Enforcer, that's tough. Just didn't have anything to fire back with him, and I think that's going to be game. The last few shield belts, look at that. Matt taking 6 of 9 belts. The last few, I think, were critical. It wasn't necessarily that Exit lost track of them. Matt was able to do damage to push him away, get up there and grab it, and allowed him to survive those fights and push him around a little bit. There is your concession. So 14-10. Really close one there. Matt pulls away in the end. Map 1 going to LATAM. Remember, Matt, last week, they moved him off of Duel over to 2v2. This time, the Trickeration, or maybe just the Strategery. Just trying different things, right? Depending on the matchups, depending on the team you're playing against. In any case, Map 1 going his way. We do have GCP East with another hub coming up, or another instance coming up on the hub any second now for Map 2. All right, we're going to be on Lee. It looks like players already in the server, ready to go. Map 2, here is your countdown. 3, 2, 1. And it's game time, baby. ConX5 jumping in from map 2 between Exit Next Right and Matt. We just saw Matt taking Bone on his home server. This will be his pick. Now you can, compare the pings there. That's going to be on Exit Next Right's home server in the East in the US. So we'll see what Exit can do to try to force a map 3, or Matt can take the second point in this matchup between these two teams. We saw them split 4v4. We saw Mesa take the 2v2. So Matt able to grab some vials and some armor. He's going to have a bit of an advantage early on in this one. Oh, big combo comes out. Matt going to be on the run now from Exit. Nice movement to get away, though. Matt looking very comfortable in this map. And Exit caught him peeking right through the grate. And keep in mind, while this is Matt's map pick, this is the kind of thing, and this isn't a secret. This is going to be a 2K4 map that's been around for a long time. Oh, big combo. Matt getting caught chasing. Exit now needs to find a way to finish off these kills, though. He's doing damage up front to Matt, and then kind of letting him escape, and we'll see if that comes back to haunt him later. 100 armor up now. Interesting, the timing of it. So 100 just got grabbed. It's going to be offset by about 10 seconds. So you will have an opportunity to grab the shield belt and then use that to push your opponent off of the 100. So whoever gets one of these power-ups may very well get the second as well. Oh, he eats some rockets for his trouble, but then grabs it. And crucially for Exit, survived the rockets, then grabbed it. So now he is completely stacked. And there's the chase down he was looking for. Thinks about grabbing that sniper rifle, but then he realizes 100 armor's up right now. Oh, he needs to get there a little bit quicker. Matt beats him to it and has the 100 now. And Exit only 25. So this could be Matt's opportunity to try to even this back up. Oh, catches him standing still with the sniper and the follow-up rocket. So smart to pull up rockets whenever somebody's standing up a ramp from you. It's really, really difficult to avoid. Oh, and Matt kills himself. Exit Next Right charges him. And Exit dies, but so does Matt. We're both reset. Belt's up now. Fortunately for Matt, he's able to get that spawn up close to it. You can see Exit's strategy, though. He's definitely paying attention to that sniper rifle. Down to 13 HP, though. Matt with an opportunity to tie it back up and get one more big chunk of damage. Oh, and he just clips that shock ball and then misses the next one. So had a couple shot combos lined up. Does chase him down with the primary. We got a tie game. Oh, and unfortunately for Exit, he did come back and take that 100, but no weapons to fight with. Looking for the piston primary. Oh, and a nice bounce back and forth. Now he's got rockets. And a great escape there by Exit with just 20 HP. But most importantly, able to get that rocket launcher in his hands. Ooh, just missed timing that flat primary. You saw what Matt wanted there. Oh, and the rocket to the face. I think they were both maybe trying to take the lift there, but Matt just turns around, sees Exit staring him down from 2 feet away and says, all right, have a rocket. Oh man, that stinger chewing him up. Exit putting a ton of pressure on Matt. Matt manages to escape, but not before taking heavy damage. Luckily for him, was able to keep his focus and scoop up pretty much all the health on the map. Oh, and then baits him into diving into a combo. So Exit trying to be aggressive right now. Unfortunately for him, Matt's been doing a great job of picking up health packs, staying healthy despite taking damage. Big fight over the shield belt here. This could be huge. Oh, and Exit kills himself on it. That is such a morale killer to go negative. I mean, he still got +1, but I mean, to lose a point and to lose that situation. Down to 70 HP is Matt, though, and Exit finishes him off with a combo. Will have that 100 armor, and this could be Exit's opportunity now to go on a run of his own. He's going to fake that lift. Hear him making noise. Really wants to keep that sniper rifle away from Matt. It's probably a good idea. Definitely his favored weapon. 2 quick shots. He knows he can chase him down. He'll be running up for rockets. But where will Matt go after that? Will he drop down for the 50? Will he go for the health? Looks for the sniper rifle. It's still gone. And now the key. Who has timing on what? Matt circles around. Oh, he doesn't. He goes for the shock rifle. 100 armor is still up. Who will go for it? Oh, Matt beats him to the punch. I think Exit there had an opportunity to set up a trap with a shock rifle. Didn't get it. Now he's trying to catch Matt looking for the sniper, but he's going to maybe give up the shield belt in the process. So Exit there definitely has a strategy in trying to deny that sniper rifle, but I think he doesn't mean to give up the belt in the process, and maybe lost track of some of the timings, or maybe got them mixed up. When you add an extra weapon in there, if you're literally timing that weapon, it can sometimes be tricky. It's a whole other set of math going on in your head in parallel. Oh, rockets from above. Matt trying to cut him off. Exit finally built himself a decent amount of armor stack here. It's going to be a big close range fight. 2 big flaks by Exit. He takes a rocket. Both lost all of their armor. Matt's going to beat him to the sniper, or to the shock rifle. Beat him to the 100 armor. Shield belt will be up. Will Exit challenge it? He does do some damage, so Matt takes it, but takes a combo in the process. Almost eats another. And Exit next right now has to start looking at the clock. Matt, meanwhile, stacked all the way up. This is a smart play. All the way up to 153 health with all of those health files. Oh, and that was a big shot there by Matt to put Exit on his back. And now Matt, again, still stacked at 150 health. 2 minutes to go, up by 5. This is his chance to really put it away, and there it is. I think that's going to do it. So Matt, again, controlling the map. I mean, look at the power-up difference. Exit actually out-damaging him by 300. But the positioning, the control, has really been in Matt's favor, playing very smart. And securing a point. Again, we talked about Matt and Latam and the strategy there of whether to play Matt in 2v2 or duel. They put him in duel and it's paid off, earning that point against Exit. Killing spree, nice fadeaway combo. There's the concession. And these two teams dead even, back and forth. 2 points apiece going into the final duel. All right, my presumption would be that Crytek will be their number 2 dueler. Looks like, yep, that one is up, and looks like Erase will be map 1.
Hail to the king, baby.
All right, here we go. We are dead even. Each team has taken 2 points in this matchup. Final game of the day, final duel of the week. LATAM and Mesa looking for that 5th and final point of this matchup. We'll have Sir versus Crytek to determine it. This will be best of 3, starting off in the Brazil server, so this will be Crytek's home server on Sir's map, which will be Erase. All right, here we go. Last match of the day. Players are ready. Here's your countdown. 3, 2, 1. And it's game time, baby. Connex 5 bringing you Sir versus Crytek. They're going to be fighting over the 5th and final point between these two teams. LATAM and Mesa have each taken 2. We've got another best of 3 duel here. Oh, and Sir draws first blood with that sniper shot. We're going to head over to his perspective. This was his map pick, playing on Crytek's home server, remember. Gives up the 100 armor, so interesting situation there, but does smack him down with a couple combos. This shock rifle going to be a key weapon for Sir. Definitely his favored weapon. Crytek likely will be looking for that sniper rifle. Oh, we almost had him lined up for a combo there. Instead, Crytek responds back with some damage. Both players pretty weak here. Oh, Crytek feeds him a flak ball. You saw the smiley face boop him. Now Crytek on the run, trying to get his health up to back up that armor, and now maybe try to track down Sir and force a fight. Try to take the lead. Big combo from above, and the follow-ups. Crytek took a little bit of damage there, but what a brutal chase down that was. Instant death. Sir attacks right back, kind of in Sir's playstyle. He's really kind of a player of extremes. He goes back and forth between being extremely passive and cautious and being extremely aggressive. You saw him chase him down there off the spawn, getting that damage. Perfect timing of the 100 armor by Crytek, though. Earns him a little bit of free damage on Sir. Flak not doing a whole lot from a distance. You have 13 damage till the, or 13 seconds till the shield belt spawns. Crytek's in position. He's going to send up that lift. He's there a little bit early, though, about 5 seconds till it spawns. We'll see if Sir circles around and tries to drop down on him. Throws some rockets at him, but no damage coming out. 100 armor's up. I think Sir's going to circle around and just grab it. There you go. 100 armor goes to Sir. 150 off that belt for Crytek. Both players have a pretty good assortment of weapons. Crytek is low on ammo for flak and shock, so keep that in mind. He might want to try to pick up a sniper rifle here soon. Combos going back and forth, neither one connecting. Oh, a big rocket. That was a direct hit rocket with a turn away. And this could be another kill for Crytek off that direct rocket, smacking him in the face as he turned away. Sir is looking for revenge on it, but I don't think he realizes how much armor Crytek has. Trying to stay aggressive, but could be dangerous if he gives up some early kills. Crytek here sitting on the belt. So one thing I've noticed, Crytek is definitely getting to this belt a little bit early. We'll see if Crytek, if that works out for him, or we'll see if Sir can figure out a way to make him pay. We did have that 100 armor spawn. Sir sitting at 115 over 100, so not a huge advantage here for Crytek, and that rocket's going to knock him right back down to 27. Smart play to back up and grab that 50 immediately. And heads-up awareness, knowing it was even there. Oh, there's a couple shots from across the map. We'll go on board with Sir now, who's going to be a little bit more aggressive. Now that he's got a little bit of damage in Crytek. Ooh, nice idea with the shock primary there. Doesn't connect, but he's got Crytek on the run. And there will be a big, important fight over this belt. Rockets going back and forth. Oh, Sir eats a couple, and Crytek gets away with 55 HP, and he's calling GG already. So maybe just a mental game there. Sir still had, I mean, you look at that, he actually had a significant damage advantage, but 4 belts to 0. So map 1 going to Crytek. Mesa 1 map away from taking the 3rd and final point of the week. They're going to be on GCP East, and Sir trying to force a map 3.
Hail to the king, baby.
All right, we are on Sir's home turf now. You can see that ping going down to 4 milliseconds. You can see why maybe he was in a hurry to get back onto this server. This will be Crytek's map pick, though, on solo. This is a map, though, that I think can favor Sir's playstyle. He's very much a short to mid-range, very combo and shock-oriented. So solo kind of right up his alley. I don't know how well he has played the past against Crytek on this map, but we're about to find out. Here is your countdown, 3, 2, 1. And it's game time, baby. Connex 5 bringing you potentially the last map of the week. Sir versus Crytek. Crytek taking map 1. Sir trying to force a map 3 tiebreaker early on. Crytek with the aggression. And I think both of these players are going to be heavily favoring that shock rifle. Crytek, of course, does like the sniper. Proving me wrong immediately, but I think for these two players, controlling that shock rifle is going to be almost as important as controlling any of the other armors. Speaking of which, Crytek in position. There's the shock rifle. Shield belt spawns in 15 seconds. He might just look to get some health and then get in position for it. Soaking up the 50, just really denying Sir any pickups at this point. Oh, Sir stands in there against a combo and goes down immediately. So Sir this time going to play it a little bit safer. Maybe back up and grab that 100 armor, and he does just that. 4-0, but still pretty early on in this one. Ooh, close range rockets. Big fight going on here. Crytek down to 12 health. Sir's gonna chase him down. And the falling headshot by Crytek saves himself, goes on a spree. That was a huge shot right there. Not only to stay alive and maintain control, but the mind games, the emotional effect of having someone dead to rights like that and having them pull out a headshot can really mess with your confidence. Sir's standing in there now. Crytek knocking him down with the shock primary, and 6-0. And Sir reset to square one. Ooh, Crytek almost catching him with a combo there. Instead, has the rocket. Somehow, Sir gets away. And Sir finally got a shock rifle under his belt. Respawns right by Crytek, and I think Sir thinks that Crytek might be weaker than he is. Because you look at that, still 115 health, 105 armor. I feel like Sir is just desperately looking for a shock rifle right now. Wants to get comfortable. Crytek, to his credit, knows exactly what he wants. And is just fully denying it. Take a quick look at that scoreboard. Ooh, rockets coming out from Sir. Breaks him down to 62 HP. Sir goes down again, though, so tough break. Sir had him down. One more rocket could have killed him. Not able to get the kill. And Crytek has just been soaking up. I mean, look at all these extra armors that he's had. That's really what's allowing him to stand in there. Crytek now with the Rampage, 10-0. Looking awfully good on this map. You can see why it was his pick. Does go down to 5 HP, and Crytek finally goes down. Sir, see if he can build some momentum off of that. There's still a ton of time left. I think he maybe gave up a couple cheap kills there. There's one big combo, takes him down. Armor gonna disappear from that. Sir has him in his sights with the shock. If he can get one more shot with the flat cannon, he can take him out. There it is. No respawn in front of him. He's got 5 seconds till the belt spawns. Now, what does Sir do to try to keep him off of that shock rifle? Can't keep him off of it. Looks for him to go to the health. He doesn't do it. Ooh, that combo there would have been huge. Instead, Sir dodges it on the run now, trying to track him down. Crytek only 74 HP, no armor. Big rocket. And the follow-up sniper. Sir now on a roll of his own. Needs to hit one more shot. Smart play, taking out the link gun there. He's going to have an advantage with that up close. You can see Sir spending a lot of time trying to keep Crytek off the sniper rifles. Crytek doing the same thing to keep Sir off the shock rifle. Oh, and Crytek. Big shot there to try to knock him off the 100. Sir will grab it fairly safely. 15 seconds till this belt spawns, and this belt could be crucial. Crytek's there in position. 10 seconds for Sir to get over there. Oh, that flak misses. A little bit of damage. Big sniper shot. That might actually turn Crytek away. No, he doubles back and combos him off of it. Crytek playing with fire here up in his face. If Sir can turn this corner, he might be able to melt him down with that Lincoln. Only 43 HP for Crytek, and charging those rockets. Told him exactly where he was, and nice job. Crytek actually kills himself, but Sir just baited him left and right. Looking for him off the spawn now. Needs 6 kills in 4.5 minutes. It's definitely doable, but he's not going to be able to let off the gas. And Crytek with a big sniper shot. And you saw what Crytek did there, cutting him off from the health, but another couple big shots by Sir. Now he's in his face with Link. Melts him down, pulls within 5. 4 minutes to go. And Sir one step closer to bringing this back. So you got 10 seconds till the belt spawns. 100 armor just got taken by Sir. He's got to get over there. No shock ammo. He's been out of shock chronically pretty much this entire match. He's had issues. He's going up top. Oh, huge combo by Crytek. And he gets the falling headshot, but Crytek combos him back. Can Sir track him down before he can get back up to health? No, 90 health. And another just morale-killing headshot. Sir dives back in his face, needs to force a fight, but he needs to hit these shots. And he does. Big kill there by Sir. Pulling back within 5, still within reach. Going to be difficult, but if he can keep control of that shock rifle, and again, Crytek scoops it up and denies that ammo. Sir has just been out of shock ammo all game long. Ooh, almost gets flanked by Crytek. And there it is, the rockets from above. They're bouncing around, Sir trying to get away. Crytek knew he thought, there was like the mind games there. Sir thought Crytek was going for the health. Crytek knew Sir thought he just completely outthought him there, got around him, shot him from behind, knocked him down. Sir with the answer here, but is he going to be running low on time? Needs 5 kills. He has him down low. 3 quick shots there. Oh, and smart play there by Crytek. Doesn't go for the close health. Tries to put some distance on him, and oh, that combo doesn't kill him. Big damage, but no kill. That's going to allow him to get away with the rockets and get back into some health. Still 30 seconds till that belt spawn, so finally, Sir able to control the shock rifle a little bit, but he's going to have to try to find a way to grab himself some health safely. 100 armor goes to Crytek. The last 10 to 15 seconds there, Crytek completely ran the map. And that could be huge because Sir's got no resources to work with now. There's no armor. He's got a little bit of shock ammo, but nothing else. And that was a big heads-up play there by Crytek. It's not going to look good in like a highlight reel or anything, but able to just scoop up everything in the map there while Sir was getting health. Earns him a shield belt, and I think that's going to do it. So Crytek at this point happy to just kind of run away. They're pretty even on health and armor, but Crytek has done a really great job of keeping all of the items in the map in mind. Ooh, rocket whizzes by his head. And now we're at the point where Sir has to be so aggressive that he's going to have to be predictable, and that's really difficult because Crytek's just going to throw combos behind him, throw rockets and flak behind him. He knows exactly... Once he knows where Sir is, he knows exactly where he's going to be, which is chasing right after him. So Sir going to run out of time here. Take a quick look at the scoreboard. Definitely fought his way back into it. Had an opportunity to stage a comeback, but Crytek stayed focused, kept his concentration, and there was a couple of big moments there where Crytek was able to win fights and pick up resources to really deny Sir. And it can't be understated, the control of this shock rifle. Crytek knew exactly what he wanted to do. There were multiple fights where Sir was out of shock ammo, had to go to maybe a less ideal weapon. And with less than 20 seconds to go, I think that's going to be GG's, and and Latam going to take 3 points in this matchup.
9, 8, 7, 6, 4, 3, 2, 1.
All right, so here we go. We'll see the most updated